Hey everybody, One of Weezem here. We just unboxed Fist Bump. I have to tell you, from a personal standpoint, I thought I'd like the character. Based on the poster, I didn't think he looked that cool. Um, Once I got him, I was thinking he looked good. Once I got him out of the packaging, this guy looks amazing. Again, I tend to be an Earth Element person. I really like all the Earth Element characters. It's my favorite element if I had to pick just one. And he looks like he is going to be an absolute blast in the game. That's it. His compadre here, companion, the Wave 2 guys that evaded my little local Toys R Us employees and made it to the pegs today instead of Tuesday the 7th, would be Treadhead. Treadhead is a Tech Element Newlander. Of course, you've got your artwork here. He kind of, when I first saw him, my vibe was like, oh, it's like a tech version of Frino or something, like kind of because of the motorbike type setup thing he's got going on. But I think you'll enjoy his background story. We'll get to that in a little bit. But he's actually, again, he's another character on the poster. He didn't really do much to get me excited. That's why those two are kind of ranked low on my most anticipated, because I literally based it off of the poster. No stats were factored in, no background stories, no gameplay clips. I just looked at the poster, and that's literally where those rankings came from. So seeing both of these guys in person, it kind of changes my opinions on them. They both look like a ton of fun. Fist Bump out of the packaging again is super impressive. Hopefully this guy's got some cool stuff we can't see just yet. That said, artwork note on the Newlanders, there's not the red bar with Trap Master Series 2, etc. They just kind of let them have their full artwork. Coming down, you can see Tech Element logo, the colored packaging, of course, kind of orangey yellow. Treadhead, his slogan is Tread and Shred, so it sounds like he's going to be a nice, maybe speed-based Skylander. Coming around to the backside, in your hand on the portal in the game, it's that simple. There's the inset artwork for Treadhead. He looks like an absolute crazy man. I think I'm going to enjoy this guy. Featured characters, Jawbreaker, which you can see on the pool table. Chopper, we've got him sitting over there on the portal, actually, of the game. Treadhead, and then, of course, Drobit. Since this is a Trap Team Newlander, you sadly cannot take Treadhead and play him in the previous games, but moving forward, he should work in Skylanders 5, 6, and so on. Or at least we will hope he will. Coming around to this side, we're going to go ahead and get him freed. Chase McCain is hidden. He will be switching spots, as he should now, since we're kind of back in the swing of things. If you didn't watch the Fist Bump video and you think I sound weird, I do, because I've been around secondhand smoke. Again, people always ask like random things like, what's your favorite food and what do you not like? Covered it in the Fist Bump video. I've actually covered it several times, and it's usually after I've been exposed to it. But my least favorite thing in the world is secondhand smoke. I absolutely despise it. I can't be around it, have no desire to be around it. It's disgusting. People that smoke don't realize how bad they smell. And the main thing, I realize some people don't care if they slowly kill themselves, but it really screws with me, and that's just the secondhand effects. So not a fan, and that's why I sound horrible and will probably be hacking and losing my voice throughout this enjoyable experience. So here he is, just like Fist Bump. He is actually taped to the packaging, so that's kind of an interesting deal. All the Wave 1 guys I was shipped in the review stuff, they were actually not taped. I personally prefer not taped, but it's not too big of a deal. If you want to keep that, or you want to reseal them in the packaging for display purposes, just cut the tape. Otherwise, you're going to bend it or break it or have something bad happen. Personally, I'm not concerned. I just want to get this epic little man out and see what he looks like. So I like to bend that back all the way and then come in and actually get it by the base. He came out super easy, just like Fist Bump. These guys do not fight me like the Trap Masters do. Now I've just got to switch that and pull out this stack card and sticker sheet. I'll set that down now. Of course, since I said stack card and sticker sheet, that's what else you get with Mr. Treadhead here. There's his artwork on the sticker sheet. Name tag, again, you can put that. It's intended to go on your poster. I think a lot of people are unaware of that. But if you look at the starter pack poster, they kind of have like this like faded look for each elemental sticker. That's because they intend you to put those there. But obviously, very few people do that. I guess like some completionists do, so they can be like, I've got them all. Other people, they're like locker decorations, notebooks, folders, Power A storage cases, bedroom walls. Who knows what people do with this? But like I said, if you don't know what to do with them and you want to do something with them, try putting it on your poster from the starter pack. That said, time to do the numbers here. That's what's a fitting thing to do with Tech Element Skylanders. Power, 50 of 250. Armor, 50 of 250. Speed, 170 of 250. I hope this guy truly is like a speed demon in the game. He doesn't have to be like way faster than everyone else, but if he's in the top tier and maybe slightly above it, that would be epic. We need some faster characters again. Luck, 90 of 250. Grand total there, we've got 100, 270, 360 out of 1,000. I believe that's what Fist Bump was as well. I think Wave 1 was 350. I think these guys look like they'll be 360. Now, Treadhead himself, let's go ahead and take a look. Again, out of the packaging, this guy looks so much better than he did on the poster. You've got your red base at the bottom to indicate Trap Team. You've got the Tech, which is still the tried and true gears. The gears really tie in well with him. Basically, it looks like he is on like a small motorbike type go-kart thing, homebrew type situation. But then what it is it's actually kind of got the belt on it. The treads like a tank or a snowmobile, and his just happens to be something that's got an overhead deal. Who knows, maybe there's like some sprocket he can adjust, and get different ratios or something, depending on if he's going uphill or needs speed or traction or whatever it may be. The treads themselves are like this really, really cool, kind of like an aquamarine blue. Again, I do a lot of car stuff, so I use colors that may not make any sense to you. But if you saw that, at a, like in a paint shop or something, it'd be like an aquamarine blue color. Then of course you factor in your mix, but it's basically like a blue-green with a whole lot of gloss to it, and it looks awesome. It's kind of an unusual color. If you were just thinking logically what it would look like, you'd just think black rubber or something, or a cold steel for chain. That actually is awesome, and it's such a different color than I've ever seen on any Skylander. That would actually be a really interesting color to see continued in use somewhere. Treadhead himself, he kind of looks like a, I don't know, a distant cousin of like a Charging Chuck from Super Mario World or something. If you like took the face mask off and they're just out screwing around having fun, so that's cool. He's got two teeth on both sides there, kind of looks sharp and pointed. Lower jaw only. He's got his hand up with his fist, maybe like he's drifting this thing, maybe he just won a race, maybe he just ran over some chompies, but again, what I envision it is just like he's drifting, and he's got his fist up kind of showing off for the cameras or something, or staring into his own GoPro, the way people do things anymore. Who knows, but very cool. Coming around to the side, he's got his two little stacks here for the exhaust. He's kind of got the zoomers going on. Coming around to the back side, again, it's almost just like he's in a little racing suit with a helmet, which I think works. I mean, it's Skylanders are all unique, but it gets harder and harder to kind of like continue to push the envelope and come up with something truly original that doesn't just like overlap with some previous character. So you get the vibe of Frino, from the motorcycle involvement type thing, but then you kind of get like miniature race car driver and chicken nugget and all kinds of things come to mind when I look at this guy. So once again, seeing him in person, I am infinitely more excited than I was just based on the poster. So that should be pretty fun to get these guys into the game. Now that we have covered that, assuming I don't lose my voice or start sneezing, we're going to cover his bio for you. Again, he is a Tech Element Newlander. His slogan is Tread and Shred. As an orphan from the dizzying dunes, I absolutely love when they mention location places as well, and I keep this like tab in my head of locations and places that I hope the Skylander series goes in the future. If you're that type of a person, sign up on the Skylander Club forum. I'll just go ahead and plug it now. But as an orphan from the dizzying dunes, Treadhead had always dreamed of racing. And after a summer of scavenging for parts, he finally managed to build a bike that would allow him to enter the local racing circuit. So everything we've thought so far is kind of adding up. The other competitors laughed at the crudeness of his work. Yeah, I could see that happening. But Treadhead had built it for performance, not for style, which is awesome. I kind of do the same things. So when the race began, he jumped out to a commanding lead, but as he entered a canyon, he suddenly found himself at a roadblock of goblin troops. Goblin troops, if I have encountered those in Trap Team, I don't know about them. Again, they don't have the enemy intros anymore like they used to do. But sounds very, very interesting. Knowing the other racers were in danger, he pulled off the road and kicked up so much dust, you can just kind of picture him doing donuts for that, that the goblins had no choice but to flee, allowing the other racers to pass safely. Treadhead may have lost the race that day, but he earned the respect of Master Eon, who would see to it that Treadhead would tread on evil wherever he goes. So, pretty cool story there for Fistbump and Treadhead. Ironically, they both end in wherever he goes. So that's probably written by the same person, is what I'm deducing from that. But overall, love both stories. I'm hoping that we see the Greebles return in this game, and I'd love to see the little goblins. That would be a really cool enemy to introduce. My main thing is this guy looks really fun out of the packaging. It's something I kind of picked up on it on the packaging, but again, I didn't anticipate seeing these guys in the store today. And I'm going to have a blast with both of these dudes. I think I may put them on before the rest of the wave ones that I haven't put on. Definitely before like our returning characters, but these two guys right now are like the top of my to-do list, so I may do their introductions tonight. Well, I'll sound horrible, but I think I'm going to do them anyway because I'm that excited. So that said, Treadhead, he is a Tech Element Newlander, retail price. Did Toys R Us charge? I don't know what Toys R Us charged me. They're $9.99, or they're supposed to be. Toys R Us may have had them marked at $10.99. I honestly don't know. I was in a hurry to get home and see a football game. I do know that right now, in this initial week, they've got the buy one, get one 40%. So, if you happen to be like myself and get super lucky tonight or tomorrow, maybe before Tuesday or even on Tuesday, heck, anytime this week, if you see Fistbump and Treadhead, you can buy one and you get the other 40% off, which is an awesome deal. That said, they were supposed to be held till Tuesday. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it's not like some, groundbreaking crisis or anything, but I'll take what I can get, man. And these two guys, I am amped up for each of them now. So I'm going to end this video, get started on that. Check out the Skylander Club forum. My personal site had so much information, I kind of outgrew it. I'll still be posting there, doing the same thing I've always done, but I've kind of like expanded my log of information to the point I almost needed the forum, if not for anyone but myself. As such, I want to involve other people. We've got a ton of great people on board. More are signing up every day. I activate accounts nightly because that's how I roll, and I'm busy during the day. #work. But check it out. I think you will enjoy it if you're serious about your Skylanders collections, the gameplay, the accolades, completions, all that sort of a thing. You are the type of person we want on the forum. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Check out the links at the top of the video description box. They'll kind of take you where we need to go. But I'm going to wrap this up, finish real quick, and I am off with Fistbump and Treadhead to tread and shred.